Oh, you see that building behind me? That's a great building. It's been in Washington. I've been in Washington, so it must be really old, because I'm really old. And it was our public library. And the public library moved, and that great building now is an Apple store. That's right. It's an Apple store. It's a public library. Beautiful building. And they moved the public library into a building that looks like Apple, a glass, a high-rise building. And actually, remember, the public library is now really cool. They have a lot of stuff. They teach you. They have a lot of databases of grant information. They have a lot of help to get. You could even get free Wi-Fi to take home, like hotspots to take home. They have maker spaces, so you could use 3D printers for free, all that kind of stuff. And actually, you want to learn a foreign language, they'll hook you up with another person who is trying to learn your language, and then you have practice sessions. You don't have to pay, these companies $500 an hour or whatever the heck they charge you. But what I want to tell you about more importantly is using the phone. Now, I got a wonderful article today, or actually not an article, it was a report. See, that's the problem of being outside. Oh, there you are. Garcia family. Help me fill out application. Yes, I can show you where to get the filling out. Now, there are a couple things that happen. I know a friend who's losing, well, not a friend, a local building they're getting rid of the person who does some maintenance in the building, and they're giving them 3 months notice, to not be able to live there anymore because they get the rent in exchange. They don't have to pay rent in exchange for that. And more importantly, besides losing a place to live, which is, expensive in this city, they don't have a place to live. And they're giving them 30 days notice. And I think they thought, oh, we're doing it twice as long because it's only 2 weeks. And they're giving them 4 weeks. But looking at the law, the COVID emergency is now extended, at least in our city, and I think most places, not till March 31st, but to May 20th. So really, you can't evict anybody or tell them to get out until after May 20th. And then in addition to that, then they have to give you 60 days after that. So that's a long time. And I don't know if these people know it, and certainly the person who's doing the work in exchange for rent doesn't know it. So I'm trying to get this information. I wanted to find out about the information. Okay, here's the website I went to find out how, you don't have to pay rent. They can't throw you out for, until May 22nd, and then 60 days after that. You go to this website. It's called Just, J-U-S-T, Shelter, S-H-E-L-T-E-R. Just, J-U-S-T-S-H-E-L-T-E-R. And you look for local resources. Now, I went to that, and you put in your state, my state, Washington, D.C., and there were 12 to 15 nonprofit organizations there that give free legal help if you're facing or worried about eviction or foreclosure. So all these people help you for free. They're free legal help. See, you go in Google, you're going to get people $400 an hour. So I estimate I got at least $2,000 worth of free legal help from these people. And they also point you to sources of money to pay for that, if not. So they're wonderful. Now, here's how I did it. I took those 15 sources. I got on the phone. I got a cup of coffee. I got out, the stuff I look on and I just started calling. And I called, of the 12 to 15, I got through to six places. And I don't really talk to anybody yet. I was able to leave a message at 6 places. Okay, within 24 hours, I got called back on 3 of them. So I got 3 people who called me and said, yes, hi, that they will give. Support. You got snacks for sale? Pardon me? Yeah, snacks for sale. Well, you got snacks for sale. I just got drinks for sale. No, sorry. Thank you. And what they, said that, yes, okay, have the person who's in trouble call them, and they'll get hooked up with a free attorney, to solve the problem. Okay? Wow. So how are you going to, and that's 3 different offices. They're all nonprofit. They're all government offices. One was government offices. And it was incredible. These people were so nice. It takes time. It takes patience. You can't make, I even got a little upset. Oh, the first call. Oh, this is boring. And nobody's there and leaving messages. Nothing. So I did that 6 times. But man, I got 3 callbacks, and they each were delightfully pleasant. Each said, yes, we could help for free, get you out of this mess, have them call us, we'll make an appointment with a free attorney. Wow, looks like this person, and they said, yeah, they probably can't do this, this is it, but they didn't know, and they said, you have to have the legal help for free to really make sure and everything, and here, we'll make an appointment for them to get free legal help on the phone. So now, this is a place, this is national. You can go anywhere. You're worried about, you can't pay your rent, can't pay your mortgage, and if they're going to throw you out, can they throw you out? You want, the laws are different in every city and state. So you go to this website, justshelter.org, justshelter.org. Find your state, because they have local sources. They have some national sources there, but local sources to find out about getting help. So these are people, we have them in every state, people doing wonderful free work for you, but you have to know they're there, and you have to catch them. You just can't go on the website and get an answer and fill out a form and solve your problem. No, you have to get on that phone like I did, and it's a pain in the ass. But once you get to it, then when they call back, man, it's so rewarding. Boy, it is like eating ice cream. Then another one called back. Wow, I got another scoop of ice cream. Then another one called back. Wow, I got a whole sundae. Free help. It's just wonderful, and that's why you have to start learning how to use people. See, they know all the rules. You're going to go around in circles a lot longer than waiting 24 or 48 hours to have someone call you back. You could spend 5 weeks going around in circles, on the internet and getting nowhere. And see, there's so many nonprofit. It'd be different. You're not calling up some lawyer who's dying to charge you $400 an hour and will give you a free 10 minutes assessment to see if he can make a lot of money out of you. No, it's all free. And see, that's what the country is. This is why, man, America's neat. If you learn how to use it, if you're learning how to spend money, man, then it's shitty if you don't have any money. But it's really cool, too, if you don't have any money. And if you learn that system when you don't have a lot of money. If you're playing in the system like you have a lot of money, then all you do is get frustrated and pissed off, and because you don't have enough money to solve your problem. You get better help for free, man, if you learn how to use it. And that's why it's my 12-6-3 12-6-3 rule. I found 12 websites, I called 6 of them, and 3 of them called me back. Hey, how can we help you? We're here to help you for free. What do you need? Wow! It may take you 24, 12, and then 6, who knows? Or 24, 12, and 2. It doesn't matter, as long as you get 1. And then maybe it takes you 50. I mean, that's just the game. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing it. Now, here's another thing I got. Oh, by the way, here's what the new tenants' rights are in Washington, D.C. Okay, they can't increase your rent. There's no late fees and no interest, if you're paying rent. No utility shutoffs or late fees for utilities. So they can't shut off your utilities. They can't charge you late fees. And you have the right to a payment plan if you want to do that. And TOPA timeless are on hold. I don't know what that, if you live in a building up for sale, your tenant association has the right to wait to exercise the rights until the state of emergency is lifted. So if they're going to sell your building, I guess, they can't get rid of you, and you don't even have to pay the rent until the pandemic's over. And the pandemic now, the public state of emergency is scheduled to expire now on May 20th. 2021, but may be extended again. and then actually reading, I got a whole copy of all the rules. One of these, well, here's all the rights, and the rights were wonderful to read because it gives you all the ammunition to talk to people, and actually they'll start writing letters for you and stuff like that. Everybody works a little different, but man, that's how to get power in the system. You have no power if you're going around in circles on Google and getting little bits of information here, there, whatever. Man, here, talking to these people, man, they study this 24/7. They know all this stuff. They cut right to the chase and tell you exactly what you need, how you need it, and why they're wrong. Because don't forget that your landlord or your mortgage people, they just want your money, and they're going to do as much as possible to scare the pants off you so they get their money. But here's another letter I got about a bureaucrat. This is from Let's Go Help. Okay, letsgohelp.com is where we help people one-on-one. And the one-on-one is, and I don't come to your house and have dinner with you. It's really, it's done through the Facebook page where you leave a discussion, you set a new question in the discussion, and I answer that. And then I have great loving people that also follow up with you and do more and whatever, stuff like that. Well, here's a letter I got, a testimonial kind of thing from somebody, a Let's Go Help member that we help get money from the SBA money. And he goes on to say, "Good morning, Matthew." That's me, I'm Matthew. "On March 25th, I reported to the group that I had a wonderful experience with the SBA concerning my EIDL application." See, a lot of our members applied for that. A lot of people got the runaround and everything. See, these people are learning to call. You're going to get the runaround because you're getting emails you can't understand and all this kind of stuff. You get on the phone, you solve all these problems. Okay, so he said he applied. He had a wonderful experience with his SBA concerning his application. "I followed up yesterday to check the progress of my application and was giving another step to get Form 4056T submitted to the IRS." Now that's a form you have to fill out to make sure that the IRS could get your information at the IRS. "I just opened up what I was thinking was a generic response, but I was wrong. The form I requested was there, and I was told my application had been flagged so that the young lady could keep an eye out for it." So this is the people at the SBA saying, okay, gave him a personal letter. "I have a flag on your application, so when that letter thing comes in, he'll do it." So he said, "Okay, I'll get it submitted today." And then he says, "It pays to be nice on the phone. Kill them with kindness, because in their job they get so little and appreciate it. Thank you, Matthew, for all you do for our millions of fans nation, for your millions of fans nation." I don't know if I have millions of fans, but if I help one person, and I help one more person today, but more important, this report is more important to me because now he won't need me. Thank God. And he'll be able to do it himself. Because the key to this is how you get on the phone and how nice you are to people. That's how you get things done. Everybody's miserable in life. Everybody hates their job, and you're calling up bureaucrats and people are yelling at them. So you just actually today on the phone too, I was doing that to the lawyers who called me back with free information. I just said things like, "Boy, I know you must be busy as hell. I appreciate what you're doing. You're here to help people who can't afford to spend big money on solving their problems, and you're here to do it free, and I appreciate you being an American for doing this." Wow, he almost cried on the phone. It was wonderful, and that's how to use this system, man, and that's how to get everything, and it's important, I think, because we're all taught, we think everything's on the internet, and the internet really just confuses you more. If you have a lot of money, fine, use the internet. It'll help you get the best deal. You have no money? You can still get a better deal if you have no money. See, these agencies don't have an income requirement. Only, listen to this, only 12% of the money that's given out in America has an income requirement. That's right, 12%. So the rest is for anybody. You could be a millionaire and still get $500-600 a month unemployment money. You know, you could be a millionaire and still get $20,000 of money for your business because the sales went down. You're still a millionaire. See, I mean, whatever you think you know about government programs is probably wrong. You have helped me in the right decisions and information. So thank you, Ken. But it's everybody is out there. We all struggle. So remember, the people that are giving money to you from the government, try to get them on the phone. They're there, they're human people, and if they know you're human too, it's easier to help you. You're a pleasure to help. People want to help people, and they're very fortunate. They have jobs to give away free money to people. What? Just think if they said, hey, come here, I want to hire you. You sit on the corner here and just give $10,000 to everybody who is nice to you. And we got $100 billion to give out today. That's what it is. Now, how would you like a job like that? That's what these bureaucrats do. They have jobs that all they have to do is give money to people. Wow! Now, who would have thought? And they get big money doing this. You know, I mean, they're not making minimum wage, man. They're getting full benefits and probably making $80,000 to $100,000 a year to give you, $100,000. My kids and I will be homeless come Monday. Okay, Amanda, do this. I mean, I don't think that can happen legally. So how do you not make that happen? You go to just JUST shelter SHELTER.org. JUSTSHELTER.org. You don't have to pay me a nickel, okay? This is the open sides, okay? And what you do is contact your state. You'll have maybe 15 to 25 legal people that help you for free not to get evicted or not to get, foreclosed or whatever. And you get another legal opinion. Even if somebody said one thing, you get more legal opinion. And call, get on the phone and call as many of those you have 24. If you're facing a short foreclosure, you call all 24. You have nothing to lose, And sure, it's a pain in the ass. Sure, you may not get anything, but you certainly will get nothing if you don't try something. And this, to me, is probably the highest probability of something happening because you're fighting law with the law. If the law says one thing, everybody reads the law different, man. Everybody, look, we had a president who just didn't care about the law. And because everybody looks at it different. We have a Supreme Court justice, the smartest people on the law in the world. 3 vote one way and 3 vote another way. How could that happen? I thought they were all smart. How is the law not that clear cut? So that's what it is. But you don't know the law. You can't fight that. That's like bringing a knife to a fight that they all have cannons and bazookas and machine guns, and you're there with a butter knife. No, go get the artillery. And that's where they are. And they're free. Isn't that a great country? I think so.